Hey guys, Stealth here, and welcome back to Victory at Sea Pacific. We have Drake and Truck Lagoon in the previous episode. The damage to the port is still severe, but once this thing is repaired, we're gonna have a nice place to move out from. In the meanwhile, we're still collecting more ships. I say that loosely because some ships are linking up at Pearl Harbor. They're trying to form a new fleet eventually. A longer term project that I'm working on is building Iowa-class battleships. We also have a North Carolina. There's another Essex coming off the shipyards. But the Iowas take a long time to build. Now, as you can see, all of these things are saying, help, my supplies are low. So I'm going to be needing to build a lot more supply ships. Despite the fact that we have quite a few supply convoys, apparently it is not enough. So in Pearl Harbor, I want to have another ship built. Let's go with the Victory class because they're slightly faster. That is that port full to capacity. That's the Liberties. Where's the Victories? Here's the Victories. Make that two of these. Filled. Oh, Mare Island isn't doing anything. Alright, I want 3 Oilers. And no, that's a battleship. That's a bit big to be transporting supplies. 3 Victories. And here, Puget Sound. 3 Victories. And 3 Oilers. There, that's almost 1600 war bonds, or 1200 war bonds, spent entirely on building new supply ships. These are being repaired. That one is being repaired. TF-40 is going back for resupplies. That's the 2 subs. Task Force 34 just destroyed a couple of cruisers up here. I'm going to take Townsville next. Is it already scouted out? Yes, it is scouted out. How long do I need to wait for another amphib? 4 days. Alright, excellent. Move up. Task Force 20 repaired. Task Force 45 on the way to the Marshall Islands. Task Force 46 also on the way to Wake. 47 going to Pearl. I might as well send you a bit further to Wake. TF-44, TF-18, 39er. Right, Task Force 39 was on patrol. It was patrolling east of the Gilbert and the Ellis Islands, but that's not where I need it anymore. So I ordered Task Force 39 to relocate, get resupplied here. We're probably going to set up a patrol along these lines to make sure that nothing gets through. At Truck, we have the the Lexington, the Princeton. And by the way, this is one of my 5 Lexingtons at the moment, 4 or 5. So we have plenty of Lexington class ships. Well, no, that's not actually true. They're not Lexington class ships. It's just 5 ships called Lexington. For some reason or another. Now, can I buy a couple of different planes? Yes, excellent. Because we still have a couple of planes that I need to replace, the Helldivers. These are the Devastators. Yes, I can also build another different type of fighter now. Swap. What I can now build are the F4U Corsairs. Dogfight strength 4 versus dogfight strength 3. They are tough. The range on these is better. 1000 nautical miles. Speed 388 knots. Speed 257 knots. They are also really expensive. So much as I would like to, I cannot afford to send out a lot of them. Where the hell are my Hellcats? There's one Hellcat. Oh, right, they're right between them. Okay, Hellcats. Switch there. No, it's not a Hellcat. It's a F4U. That's another one. These are all Hellcats. And I know that this is just one carrier, I still need to do the other one. Swap that one. Now I'm pretty much out. So now we have, as far as I'm concerned, all the Corsairs done. We have all Helldivers. We can still get Devastators replaced with Helldivers, if I can afford them. Which at the moment I can't. Okay, so that is the Lex. How about the Princeton? The Princeton is more of an escort carrier. It already has the F6F. Okay, excellent. Lex, I want you to be engaging these cargo ships with Helldivers. Truck. Ooh, truck has planes. I still cannot build those bombers. Unfortunate. That's something I would still really like to do. Now it's 4 cargo ships, now it's 3 cargo ships. What do we have here? Catalinas, ASWs. Near Port Moresby? Like what? 9 cargo ships and 5 torpedo boats. Alright. I will look into that in a minute. Amphibian 3. Just want to make sure that these things disappear. Let's adjust these to be... Well, in this case, they can be torpedo bombers. So I can send out these things one by one, because they don't seem to play well in teams. Alright, off you go. No? Wait, what? 34 has been attacked by enemy aircraft. Must be stuff coming out of Townsville. Give me another flight of Hellcats, just to defend 34. Back to 43. Truck Lagoon is queuing. Ah. Yes. Hold on. I don't think we have zeros anymore. Unless we stole a bunch. No, we didn't. The airfield is down for the count. So even if I would like to get additional aircraft launched from truck, that is still a long way out. That's not going to happen anytime soon. Okay, Vegas. Send on the spotter plane. Vegas, send out another spotter plane north. Okay, TF-44 is ready. .34 has been attacked. Ah, yes. Merge. It's going to take them a good while to get there. But, like, it's going to take them forever to get there. This would be another quality of life upgrade, saying how long it'll take for them to get there. Come to think of it. Anyway, that should provide Task Force 34 with a bit more AA as it needs it. There is another bomber coming in. That should swiftly be getting shot down. Yep, it's down. .33 is on patrol. That's the DDs. DDs are looking okay, but I'm not sure if they take on fuel when they need to. I'd hate to see those 3 destroyers get stranded again. That'd be a really, really poor performance. One day, and we can take Townsville. Let's bring 34 a little closer. Still one day. So today then? No. Come on. There. Amphibious assault. Now I'm not sure what's going to happen if I execute this amphibious assault. It might revert the port back to the Australians, or I'm going to take it over. I don't quite know how that's going to work. It looks like the damage is going in pretty nicely. Switch to combat view. Let's see what we can see using the aircraft. Yes, start the battle. Charlie. Attack. Ah. Okay. So we took it over. Oh, it's now... yeah, it's a US port. Can I hand it off to the Australians? Mid. Fine. Port Moresby. Scout it out. Now, since I got a lot more war bonds, I want to build a lot more cargo convoys. That is, if I have shipyards which are capable of pumping out some more stuff, which I don't. Shit. Okay. So I'm gonna have to wait for the shipyards to get ready to just complete their current operations. I could, however, continue my upgrade operations here with the new war bonds. So I was in the process of getting, I think some more devastators. No, Helldivers. 1, 2, 3. Swap, swap, and swap. There we go. So you guys are now ready. Let's make a play for the southern part here. This is Kavleng, and if I'm not mistaken, it is an objective. It is not an objective. They want me to recon Ley. That's over there. Alright, 43, we're gonna head south. I want you to scout it out and take it over. These guys are running quite low on fuel. I hope they can make it to Tulagi, or actually Guadalcanal, because Tulagi doesn't even have any fuel. Ships inbound? None. Ships inbound 27. There's 18. Coming out of Tuvalu. You're heading, yeah, to Noumea. At a speed of 10 knots. Ah, good. We have 3 cruisers at the Marshall Islands. 3, if I'm not mistaken, upgraded Clevelands. I want you to be stationed at Truck. We're going to set up a patrol around Truck with the Clevelands. The thing that they cannot tackle is a group of submarines. And things along the lines of battle cruisers are also going to be a problem, but I believe that the carriers are going to be close enough for the moment to provide enough assistance. Now it's down to 2 cargo ships. One cargo ship. No cargo ships. Excellent. Vegas. Conduct scouting ops. Near Port Moresby. 5 torpedo boats. Okay, that's good to know. Ah, 34 sending out spotters to scout out Port Moresby. Good. Which one were I going for? Looks like you guys took out all the fuel that was still here. Good. Townsville have any fuel? None. Shit. How am I gonna get my fuel situation under control? At the moment, I don't really know. I have the Baton Rouge and the Indy. Baton Rouge is a Pensacola class. Yeah, Pensacola and the Independence class aircraft carrier, so a smaller carrier. They make for a good recon slash control force, scouting force, patrol force, how you want to call it. The problem is that they don't really have the firepower to take out something like Rabaul or Caviang. What's that? Kevlang? Not really sure. They can't take out these things by themselves, that is. So that's what we have Task Force 43 for. See, those spotter planes are just not really going to cut it. Dive bombers are way better. What? So where did those come from? Port Moresby? Oh, hold on. Check that out. If there is indeed a group of 9 cargo ships escaping, I want to know about that. I want to send out another Helldiver to go for that oil tanker. Keep going. Scout at 100%. This aircraft carrier, either the the Diamondback or the Coyote, or actually both, are going to need new aircraft. A lot of these things have taken quite a bit of damage. Where is that cargo group? This is the one that I sent out to kill off the oil tanker. Did these things escape? Is that it? Hold on, what's 48? Ah, Essex. Oh no. Hold on. The Essex has been built with Helldivers. But we're still using Wildcats for some reason, and we're using still... okay. Here it goes again. It says F4F. So why am I seeing F4Us on the flight deck? What the hell? Make up your mind, game. Or am I don't get this. This is Task Force 48, confirm. So why does it say that Task Force 48 has 1 aircraft airborne? This one. Because it really doesn't. Move. Yeah, the hell you do. You have Avengers on board. Ugh. Resupply. That is something that they really need to look into. Now for some reason I cannot actually switch any aircraft. Oh, come on. This is a waste of my time. Go at anchor at San Diego. Nope, it just won't show me what I can do with it. Alright, make your way to Pearl. We'll do it there. Now, one of these task forces is taking a fair bit of firepower. Let's go for an amphib on Port Moresby. There's the oil tanker. And torpedo boats. Okay, enter combat. I want to see exactly how I can use the cruisers instead of just telling the game to manage those. Oh crap. Yeah, you're on the bench for this one. The Indianapolis is going to have to take care of everything by itself. Out of fuel. So the Indy doesn't have enough air fuel left. That's good to know. Where the Amphibious craft? If anywhere? Hmm. 43. 43 is going to have to fend for itself for a little bit. Are you doing zigzag patterns or something? Maybe they're too far from the other group. Is that the problem here? I don't know. Okay, 43. It was 43 that was under attack, right? Yeah. Give me a combat air patrol. It's probably this port that is putting up a bit of a fight. 43. We're gonna raid that place. That should give them something to be concerned with. Now. Yes, yes. So we're getting a ton of war bonds. But there's very little way to spend it. Now I have 1,000, 1142. What's going on here? Ah yes, we're raiding. Port Moresby assault is underway. Recon Kaving. 50 war bonds. I wasn't really going to scout it, I thought we were going to raid it. There we go, taking Port Moresby. Enemy vessels spotted near New Guinea. 9 cargo ships. Oh. That is a gift. Now, I want to know how much fuel these guys have left. Air fuel, that is. Because I think it might... No, it's not that much of a problem. 4,500. Diamondback 6,500. We have no bombs. We do have 54 aerial torpedoes. This one has 102. Okay, so I can use these, but they're going to be torpedo bombers. I just have to repurpose them. If they are torpedo bombers, I can still use them against convoys. also need to find some bombs. I know it's weird saying that, but I have to find additional bombs for Task Force 34. Holy, what can these torpedo boats do? How are you subtly traversing land? Did the Japanese lift them up and just make them go right over the hills here? This mountain? What the fuck? Japanese ingenuity right there. Torpedo boats going over land and moreover going over mountainous area. Fair enough. Victory class in 6 days. Alright. Cargo ships inbound, none. Beautiful. Okay, 39. The battle is moving up, but there's not a whole lot that we can do here. We could patrol this place and intercept the oil and cargo stuffs that are coming towards the Solomon Sea. 34. Port Moresby, with the exception of rations, is just stripped entirely bare. There's nothing left. I can upgrade Port Moresby to a major port. I'm just not sure if that's actually useful. It's first going to have to get repaired anyway. How about upgrading Wake Island to... Oh, it's going to be a minor port first. Basic port. Major port. Minor port. Midway. I want this set to surplus. I want supplies to be taken from here. We're going to upgrade it. 15 days. Okay, at the moment there is not that much that I can actively do. I can still execute some scouting ops and try to take over as much as New Guinea as possible. My aircraft carriers at 34 are... well, they're not down, but I will need to keep an eye on them quite closely. Task Force 40 has been attacked. Oh. Neat. Okay. We lost the F6Fs. Ah, 20's repaired. Excellent. Go to truck. Task Force 45, Task Force 18. Speed it up. I need my shipyards. Ooh. Juicy. That's a large convoy. 20 cargo ships, 5 oil tankers and 2 DDs. The question is, what assets do I have that can take that out? And moreover, where are they heading? Are they just stationed at Rabaul? Because that's not the way that my convoys work. Still dive bombers coming at you, buddies. I need you to fix that. Diamondback. Do we even have any fighters left? Not a whole lot. Got him. Recon Rabaul, 50 war bonds. Yeah. How are these guys for supplies? No bombs on the Lexington. No bombs on the Princeton. Okay, so 43 is going to have to return to some place that actually has bombs. Like where? Johnston has 5,500 bombs. This is a surplus port. We're gonna keep moving up. Maybe destroyed near Ferguson Island. I don't even know where that is. Okay. Well, they're gone anyway. New supply convoy. Perfect. San Diego. I need you to keep pumping out new ships. In a hurry. Here, 18 at Tulagi. How many bombs do you guys have? Hornet has 69. No, Lexington has 69. Hornet has 8. No, 6. So even 18 is struggling. Ah, Mare Island. Mare Island. We're gonna immediately... No, I can't afford it. Shit. Okay, we're just gonna have to wait then. 43. Move here. Task Force 34. Oh, they're just sitting in the middle of the ocean. Doing a whole lot of nothing. But they are under attack. Go over there and repair. I hope that Boise's going to survive this. I guess it didn't. Nope, just sunk the Boise. Unfortunate. Okay, Pearl Harbor. Pearl Harbor has 3 slots available. We have no war bonds to spend. Ah, good, you guys are ready. Okay, patrol here, there, and there. Actually, the threat is likely to come from over here. Okay, so now I have a patrol coming out of Truck Lagoon. Truck itself is still being repaired. Repairs are underway, but it's going to take quite a while. What else do we have? Nothing. I'm still waiting for all the supplies, and I think that that's going to be pretty much the tune of this episode, and probably the episodes to come. Because at the moment there's not a whole lot that I can do, seeing as all my supply convoys are still trying to deliver stuff. And until they do, I simply cannot move. Wake Island's getting some small groups, 3 bombs. It's 1 ship. Collecting from Puget Sound. Collecting. Everything's collecting stuff. Oh, you guys are going to truck. Shit. Where? Oh, fuck. And here I was, hoping that these guys would be bright enough to go back to Wake Island in time to resupply. Because now I'm going to have to use one of my Lexingtons to get supplies out to that ship. Or that... What? Oh, this is curious. I need a ship like this. They're supposedly out of fuel, so naturally they keep moving. Trust me, my car doesn't do that. My car is out of fuel, it just stops moving. These destroyers? Not so much. So, do we have all sorts of sailors out there paddling? Or did they construct sails, or what? How is Task Force 33 still moving? This is weird. Okay, that's going on a bug report to the devs. You cannot have empty ships moving around. That is just ridiculous. Can I tell them to actually go in? Oh yeah, sure. Pfft. Okay. Well, with that crazy bug, I'm ending this episode. Again, that is definitely going out to the devs. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Next few episodes are probably going to be geared around collecting new convoys, building more supply convoys. I can do some light scouting ops, but aircraft operations for the moment are going to be tough. because I simply don't have any bombs. I have plenty of torpedoes, but no ships to torpedo. So we'll just be stuck waiting for convoys to deliver bombs. Anyway, that's it. Until next time, and episode for tomorrow is probably same time, same channel. See you then.